right, so here's the former UFC lightweight champion Frankie Edgar beat BJ Penn to win the belt back in 2010. Competed at featherweight for a while as well, but this was really a guy, DC, who popularized competing at the natural weight before it became all the rage.
Yeah, he just didn't want to cut weight. He told me also that because his kid wrestles, he won't make his kid cut weight because he doesn't cut weight. Why should he make him do something he won't do? But he fought where he felt most comfortable. He was not draining himself. And by not draining yourself to get on the scale, Frankie was able to fight with a pace that a lot of those 155-pound guys could not match. Frankie's a phenomenal wrestler, wrestled at Clarion University, coached at Rutgers University, but has developed striking under Mark Henry that is as good as anybody in the organization.
And when you bury him, what does he do? He comes back and shows you a vintage performance. Got knocked out by Brian Ortega, came back to dominate Cub Swanson just about 6 weeks later. Frankie Edgar back on the proving ground here tonight. All right, so here's the UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat, and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. All right, now we bring you the tail of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. We set it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Frankie Edgar. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Spaniard, Ilia Topuria, and even before he became the world champion, his Instagram bio said UFC featherweight champion. Self-belief and confidence are not issues for one of the more sophisticated fighters and athletes on this roster. He just has a wisdom and a maturity that belies his years, and that's why even in a matchup like this, he will be patient, he will be calculated, and when a window opens to close the show, more than likely, he'll close it. Lands a big right hand early.
Nice.
Effective use of the jab by Topuria. All right, so potentially a significant moment here early. A huge uppercut from the wrestler lands flush on the BJJ fight.
I mean, he did a great job of getting his hips back, turning into that uppercut, landing it, and showing the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter that it not only sprawls, but it's sprawl and brawl.
Nice punch there by Ilia Topuria.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Well, Mark Henry talked a lot about getting back to basics, and Frankie Edgar's boxing looks really sharp here tonight, DC. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. And that one certainly found the target. Edgar remain in the round. Throwing that low kick. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, great timing on that double leg.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Edgar's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here, making all these shots count. "45 seconds remain in the round."
Oh, right into mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound. An elbow! Final seconds of round one. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Edgar. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stools.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching for. But I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John. And the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance.
Bambi.
Bambi.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. Oh, big right hand, yes. Oh, and there's that head kick. He keeps talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proven prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. There it is. Now he's going to mount. That was a slick transition.
Edgar's right back to the full mount here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Referee helping here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
He's got a choke in.
You need to work. I'll stand this up. It's work.
Oh, an even better job to escape.
Creativity getting to that submission, but also creative defense in order to survive that submission.
Good work from the top here by Edgar. Another ground and pound strike lands. Edgar's back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Like that.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Looking at him to stop it, and he will.
Oh!
Woo! What a fight. So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Frankie, the answer, Edgar.
Well, he always seems to have the answer. Frankie Edgar getting his hand raised yet again, the future UFC Hall of Famer, still proving without a shadow of a doubt that in any division on any given Saturday night, it's going to take a